Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Ghazi. First, the headlines. 16 people were killed in an explosion in Quetta this morning. Prime Minister says Capital Development Authority's biggest plot auction is a vote of confidence in the future of the country's economy. President has emphasized on uplifting a poor segment of society for overall development of the country. In occupied Kashmir, several people have been injured in use of brute force perpetrated by Indian troops and police against protesters in different districts. And now the news in detail. At least 16 people were killed and 30 others injured in an explosion in Hazarganji area of Quetta this morning. Prime Minister Imran Khan has strongly condemned the Quetta blast. Deploring the loss of precious lives in the despicable incident, he directed to provide the best possible medical treatment to the injured. The Prime Minister has also sought inquiry report into the incident. President Dr. Arif Alvi has condemned in the strongest words the bomb blast in Quetta and expressed sorrow over the loss of precious lives in the blast. In a statement in Islamabad today, he said such acts of terror further strengthen the nation's resolve to eradicate the remnants of terrorists. In a statement strongly condemning the Quetta blast, Information Minister Chaudhry Fawad Hussain said the terrorists want to target the process of progress and development by harming peace in the country. He said the valiant people of Pakistan have been boldly facing the menace of terrorism, and time is not far when terrorists will be completely eliminated from the country. The minister prayed for eternal peace for the departed souls and early recovery of the injured. President Dr. Arif Alvi has emphasized on uplifting the poor segment of the society for overall development of the country. Addressing Air University convocation in Islamabad today, he said the societies that does not work for improvement in the living standard of the downtrodden does not progress as a whole. We all have to work in unison for betterment of the country and the nation, the president said. The elite that feels and works only for its own benefit does not prove useful for the country. He urged the students to have soft feelings and also work for those who have any deficiency or have been deprived of opportunities. Prime Minister Imran Khan says Capital Development Authority's biggest plots auction has resulted in the highest ever return of 11.28 billion rupees. In a tweet this morning, he said this highlights a vote of confidence in future of Pakistan's economy. The Prime Minister said the development also reveals how much money has been lost in the past because of non-transparent and corrupt practices. CDA organized auction of residential and commercial plots in Islamabad from 8th to 11th of this month. President Asian Development Bank Takehiko Nakao has appreciated the reform process in Pakistan and showed continued support of the bank. He was talking to Finance Minister Asad Umar in Washington. The two sides discussed the continuation of Pakistan's ongoing engagement with the Asian Development Bank. On the sidelines of the Finance Minister's meetings during the IMF WB spring meetings in Washington, D.C., the Finance Minister met the U.S. Treasury. He apprised them about the macroeconomic situation in the country, the reform efforts, as well as measures being taken to strengthen the anti-money laundering legal and enforcement framework. The finance minister also held a meeting with his Saudi counterpart, Mohammed Al-Jadaan. The Saudi finance minister apprised the finance minister Asad Umar of increasing growth momentum of Saudi economy and potential employment opportunities for Pakistani construction workers in Saudi Arabia. In occupied Kashmir, several people were injured when Indian troops and police used brute force on protesters in Baramulla district. Indian police and troops fired pellets and tear gas shells on protesters in Sopore and Palhalan areas of the district. The final of Pakistan Cup cricket will be played between Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan in Rawalpindi today. Match will start at 2 p.m. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log in onto our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.